Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Midway and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I sure am. So today we're going to be getting rank 1 in a new rush event that's happening right now in Legend of Mushroom. I'm going to teach you how I did it and how you can also replicate this for yourself, no matter whether you are free to play or pay to win. Of course, I am not free to play, but if you are yourself free to play, you will also be able to win some of these events. It's going to take a little bit longer maybe, but you will be able to buy yourself some free mounts, of course, talking about those sweet Sky Rider passes, right? So before we get into that, please go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to enjoy any more Legend of Mushroom content in the future, and also check out the giveaway we're doing together with Aptoide. We're giving away 175 euros worth of AppCoins Credits. So if you want to learn how to participate into it, just go down below in the description, check out the link over there. There's going to be a video where I explain what you need to do in order to participate. There's going to be a total of 5 winners. There's going to be 2 winners that are going to get 50 euros each. I'm putting myself in 100 euros, and then Aptoide is joining in with 3 coupons worth 25 euros each, right? So that's a total of 5 winners, and there's about 20 people that have signed up so far. There's also a link there to see who has signed up so far, right? So there's a fair chance you will win. So if you want to try and get some luck there and try and get some money for yourself to spend away in any games through Aptoide, well, check out that giveaway, check out the video to learn what you need to know to participate in the giveaway, and good luck. Now let's get into the video. So you saw it before, it is the Relic Rush we have going on right now, right? So Relic Rush runs for a week, and we're just gonna go ahead and check out what you get out of it. Of course, you're gonna get a bunch of gems, a bunch of the divine hammers, very useful to upgrade your relic, or actually your artifact, I'm sorry. And then there's going to be, how many do we need to actually get rank 1? Well, right now in my server, which by the way, it's not too active, in order to get rank 1, I would need to spend away 2 million of the items that you use in order to upgrade your relics, right? So how do you get those items? Well, there's plenty of ways, of course, and obviously the most easier one is going to be to just run the ruined ancient city every single day, right? So you're gonna, of course, have 3 chances, or maybe it's gonna be 2 chances depending of whether or not you have bought some of the packs, right? So that's why pay to win players will always have a little bit of an advantage here. I'm not too sure if it's 2 or 3. I think it's 2 if you're free to play, correct me on that. But of course, you will also have the 2 extra keys you get every day just from watching the videos, right? So that's also something you can get as a free to play player. So there's going to be a total of 4 to 5 keys per day, even more depending on other stuff, which you will be able to in turn convert into the resources you need in order to upgrade your relics, right? So there's also going to be a lot of ways of increasing that, not guaranteed, but some of them kind of are, right? So the obvious one is going to be to just run the parking wars, and that is going to be a matter of whether or not you are able to have any of the mounts that actually drop keys out of them, right? So there is a chance that you might get a key, whether it's a random chance because it's a random key chance, right? You don't know which one you're going to be getting from that mount, or maybe it's a guaranteed key of the type you need in order to run that dungeon, right? So you need to look for the mounts that give you that kind of key, target it in particular, and always have that mount just recharging or parked in your parking wars so that you can get randomly sometimes extra keys, right? So that's how you maximize the amount of keys you will be getting in order to get as many of the relic upgrade items as you can. Now, something else I want to check out quickly is whether or not you can buy them out of your family shop, right? So, in fact, you cannot, I think. Yeah, no, you actually can, right? So this is it. The team dungeon key, the guardian key, is the one, if I'm not mistaken, you're going to be using in order, exactly, there you go. So you can actually buy that daily, and that is also going to be increasing the amount of relics you're going to be able to get per day, the relic upgrade items, in fact. So that's another thing you can do in order to get even more of those just per day. All in all, what does all this amount to? Well, it amounts to the fact that you can just get yourself an insane amount of relic upgrade items, right? So as you can see right there, I have 2.7 million. Again, I'm not claiming this is full free to play, and I'm not claiming this was easy or fast. I'm just saying you can do it yourself. Now, what did I do in order to get this many and just be able to snipe a rank 1 spot in my server? Well, what I did was 2 things. Just save up for, what is it, about 2 months. Actually, I did not participate in the previous Relic Rush event because I knew I was not really going to get a good position, right? So if you do actually score rank 1, as you might have seen in the rankings, the ranking reward says you get 10 Skyrider passes, right? So the difference between rank 3, 2, and 1 is pretty much insane, right? So if you do actually manage to secure rank 1, you are getting yourself almost pretty much, you already get an entire mount if you're going to be buying, for example, the Pyre Breaker, but you are halfway to a Cloud Drifter and you are a third there to a Adapto Slime, right? So any of these events that ran for a week, and of these rush events, you're pretty much getting yourself an insane amount of Skyrider passes, right? So it's definitely worth saving up for these events in particular if you're able to, and this one in particular is very easy to save up because there are so many ways of getting extra keys and it's that simple. Just do not really use those. Of course, using them will net you upgrades. Of course, you're going to be getting a little bit of an upgrade everywhere where you upgrade those relics. So yeah, doing so daily will, well, whenever you can, basically will get you upgrades in the moment you do so. But if you save them up, well, you will also get those upgrades to your account as well as the extra rewards from winning the event, right? So at this point, as you can see, of course, if I use them all, I'm going to be winning, right? So I'm going to be doing a little bit of upgrading now, but just in order to explain how you are supposed to upgrade relics, right? So of course, when you upgrade a relic, you're going to be increasing the passive effect bonus, as well as sometimes, depending on the type of relic, increasing the actual effect of that relic, right? So as you might have seen, the masks, they don't really actually change the effect, but they do increase the passive effect, right? So that passive effect is going to be adding up to the total, and that's pretty much what you want to be doing. You want to be upgrading every single relic like one level at a time. Now, since I have so many, it's going to take, I'm going to be upgrading every single one till maybe like level 65, even 70 maybe, I'm not too sure, right? So I'll do this outside of the video, but that's how you're supposed to do it. Don't just focus on specific relics. There might be relics like, for example, this one that I have leveled up a little bit extra because I was using the Cactus Pile for a little while, and as you can see, once I upgrade it, the extra combo rate on the Cactus Pile increases, right? So that is something you can get out of those type of relics, as well as, for example, the Blue Snowflake, but you are really just supposed to increase them all at once so that you just maximize the amount of passive effect you are accumulating with minimizing the amount of the upgrade items spent. Now, so I'll just go ahead and now spend all my upgrade items. I will see how I end up in the rankings after I'm done with that. But there we go, we upgraded everything we could. I didn't really do it all that evenly, I couldn't really care too much, but we ended up with almost extra 32,000% of everything, so that is quite a big upgrade. But of course, now we'll just go ahead and check out the Relic Rush, so we can just go ahead and click on any of this to claim everything. So of course, it's going to be a lot of extra rewards we get out of this, just a lot of gems and a lot of divine hammers, and then we can go to the rankings, and there we go. I am rank 1 by quite a lot, right? So I am safe to assume that even though some people might still not have used their relic upgrade items, or they might still be saving some, I am pretty safe at the rank 1 spot. So I could now pretty much just guarantee myself that I'm going to be getting those 10 Skyrider passes, a big bunch of gems, some clock winders, those speed up coupons, and of course some diamonds just to give to the server, right? So yep, that's pretty much all I wanted. I'm going to have about 22 Skyrider passes, right? So I'm not sure if I'll buy the Cloud Drifter, probably just save for the Adapto Slime. I'll do some checks in order to find out what I really want here, but yeah, it'll probably be the Adapto Slime nonetheless. But that's pretty much all you need to do, is just be smart about how you spend your resources. Every single resource you get in this game, pretty much, you can save up and use adequately at the right time in order to get the most out of it, right? So you will always get the upgrades out of using them, but if you use them at the right time, during the rush events, you can almost guarantee yourself to win them if you're saving up of them. And of course, if you are going to be playing it smart and doing as much as you can in order to maximize how many of those resources you are trying to get, so targeting specific events you know you have a very good chance of winning, well, that will always just allow yourself to get yourself easier access to free mounts, right? So hopefully it's useful to you. This of course applies to both pay to win as well as free to play, as I mentioned before. It's just going to be a little bit easier always as a pay to win player. And yeah, that's pretty much all. Now before you go ahead and check out Aptoide. As I mentioned before, we're doing the giveaway here, and I'm just going to be explaining a little bit of what Aptoide is in order to just introduce those of you that don't know what it is, just to the world of Aptoide, right? So Aptoide is basically like Google Play. Whenever you download apps from it, it's just a website, you download apps from it, and then, well, it's not actually a website, there's also an app for it, but you can download apps like Legend of Mushroom through it, and once you do so and you play them and you try to make any payments from it, you can actually earn yourself cashbacks in the form of bonuses, like for example, those 0.14 AppCoins credits that I would get if I was buying this pack. And that is exactly what I am giving away here on this giveaway together with Aptoide, right? So once you have enough of those bonuses, you can use them in order to make the payments for you instead of using your real money, right? So that bonus can increase from 10% all the way up to extra 35%. You can do so, increase it by doing things like, for example, using my code, which is going to be down here as well as down the description, and you are going to be getting an extra 5% bonus from the get-go by using that code. And then you can scale it up by doing more and more purchases, right? So this all comes together with the AppCoins wallet, and there's going to be as well a guide down below, a video on how to set it up, how to set up the whole thing, Aptoide, the AppCoins wallet, and download any game from Aptoide. It's going to be pretty simple. Just follow that guide in the description and you will learn how to put it up on your phone, on your Android device, as well as on an emulator on your PC if you want to. But here in the AppCoins wallet, you can see that there's going to be how much bonus you have currently on your wallet, so I don't have too much. You can see your purchase history. You can also see how much more you need to be spending in order to unlock bigger bonuses within the AppCoins wallet that affect any game you play through Aptoide. You can also put my promo code right here, which is going to be a requirement to participate in the giveaway, right? It's all going to be explained down below in that video. But here you put it, and then you can see that you unlock that extra 5% bonus for the game that you chose to. And then, of course, you can see if there is any active events going on in any games through the AppCoins wallet here, which will in turn increase for a limited amount of time the bonus you get when spending on any of those games, right? So that's pretty much all you need to know about Aptoide. You can keep playing Legend of Mushroom just where you left it, right? So you don't lose anything. Just make sure to sync up your account with Google or Facebook, and then you can just log back in when you download the game through Aptoide. So you do not lose any progress. Do not be scared of that. You can just play Legend of Mushroom through Aptoide and benefit from the extra cashbacks. Just get more value for your money and get whatever you want out of those gacha events or anything you might want to be spending in the game for just a little bit cheaper, and then in turn just keep playing from wherever you left it from, right? So any questions about anything about the game or just about the giveaway, whatever, just drop them down below in the comment section. I'll try to answer them for you. In any case, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, see ya, and good luck in the giveaway.